Continuing our exploration of Scarborough, this time we focus on the North Bay. In this video we visit Scarborough Castle, take a walk along Marine Drive from South Bay to North Bay, look for Mr Marvel's abandoned amusement park, ride on the North Bay Railway, visit Peaseholm Park for a naval battle, and then walk back to the Scarborough Union Rugby Football Club where we were staying in our campervan.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
Scarborough is a seaside town located on the North Sea, North Yorkshire coastline with a population of around 62,000. It's the largest town on the Yorkshire coast. It's divided into two bays, North Bay and South Bay, both of which have sandy beaches and rock pools at low tide. The South Bay was the site of the original medieval settlement and harbour and is the main tourist area. The town centre is situated to the northwest of the harbour area above the seafront with a wide selection of shops, hotels, bars and restaurants. There are numerous TV series and films which have been made in and around Scarborough, including Little Voice, A Chorus of Disapproval and Possession, as well as episodes of Coronation Street and Last of the Summer Wine, along with a sitcom named Scarborough in 2019. Scarborough Spa became the first seaside resort following the discovery of a stream of acidic water running down from one of the cliffs in the south of the town. The North Bay has traditionally been the most peaceful end of the resort and is home to Peaseholm Park. Northstead Manor Gardens, which includes North Bay Railway and a Grade 2 listed water chute, boating lake, and open-air theatre. Let's begin our exploration at Scarborough Castle.
I'm on my way up to the castle. It looks quite steep up there, so wish me luck. Nestling high above Scarborough is the castle. I'm not going to lie, it's been a climb and a half to get up here, but it looks to be beautiful. You can see some of the towers. Behind me, down there, is the beach to show how far I've climbed up. I've just come in Scarborough Castle and it was £11.50 per adult, or free if you've got an English Heritage membership. Unfortunately, I was a slaps now, but I thought it was worth paying to come up and have a look around. The guy just said at the desk there that there's 11.5 acres to look around. I'm going to be honest with you, after that climb, I'm not sure that I'm ready to do 11.5 acres, but he did say that the views are stunning, and he was right. That's beautiful. There's the other bay. I almost felt a share movement coming on then, but it says don't climb on the cannons, so I decided to give it a miss. That's good. After that climb up here, there's a coffee shed that sells coffees, toasties, etc. There's also an ice cream van, toilets, ladies, gents and accessible too. The views are simply stunning here. We're just walking around now and we're back to looking over the bay. I'll just turn you around so you can see that. Just to the side of me over there, you'll see all of the campervans and motorhomes parked up. And also, look, there's beautiful beach houses in all the bright colours. I've got to say, it's really peaceful and quiet up here, actually. The sea's so calm out here. Different than when you're in the bay and there's everybody playing and digging in the sand. I did have to laugh when there was children that were burying the dads in the sand. I remember doing that when I was a child. Sorry, Dad. I think he quite liked it, really. The other one we used to do as well is build sandcastles and build a little moat. And you had to try and build your castle and get the moat round before the sea came in and wiped it away. I was never very good at that. The sea always wiped it away. There's a castle from the distance now. This little sculpture looks as though it's probably a bit of an anchor. Oh, I think it's a bench. So you can come and rest your legs while you're sitting at the castle. As we're heading round to the north side of the bay, you can actually see that the yachts are back in shop from the regatta. So we're in the exhibition at the castle. We're now going to go into room 2, which is the Vikings from Scarborough up to the present day.
There's lots to see at the castle. Here's just a little taster, so we don't spoil it if you decide to visit.
Oh wow, these are cannonballs behind me. Don't think I'd want to be hit by one of them. Oh look, here's a sword. Da, 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 da. Lots of pots and dishes.
Look at all the sailing boats out at sea. Walking along now from the South Bay back that way to the North Bay, which is this way. A lovely view out to sea. Just make my way around now to the North Shore, where we're going to do a bit of an explore there. It's a reasonable walk from the south to the North Shore. There's also buses that run if you don't fancy the walk. So we've got the bay in the background, and then just up the hill we've got Scarborough Castle. You can probably see that there, and also a skate park. If you want to come to Scarborough in your campervan, it looks like this is the place to park up, just round the edge of the North Bay. There's toilets and also a chemical disposal point here. Coming along the promenade now. So here we are at North Bay Beach. Scarborough Sea Life Centre's at the end of the North Bay Beach. After wandering along North Bay seafront there, I'm now in search of Mr. Marvel's. First opening in 1969 and known as Scarborough Zoo and Marineland, guests would access by boarding a chairlift in the North Bay and would be transported to the park entrance. It was named Mr. Marvel's in 1987 and it closed in 2001. I visited it when it was Scarborough Zoo and Marineland as a young child and believe there's still some remnants there, so was keen to explore. Here's a photo of how it looked in its heyday. I'm hoping we managed to get in here. I'm just a little bit fascinated as to what used to be here and just see what the remains are. And hopefully at some point they'll redevelop it into something useful for Scarborough again. I remember coming here, or I believe I came here as a young child. Would have been in single digit age by then, so when it was in its heyday and opened, so long since gone now. Behind me there you can see the stands which would have held the chairlifts which used to take people up to the amusements. Just going past Alper Mare, which is the new water park. Just make my way up now from the seafront.
Plenty of motorhomes in the Premier Inn car park as well. Got the parking here for the North Beach Promenade, and then there's the pub just beside the Premier Inn. The Tunny Catch. So what we have here is the cable car that ran through up to Mr. Marvel. Long since decommissioned and since its closure, but there's still quite a lot of the workings and things remain, and you can see the cable up there still attached. Let's have a wander through here and see what we can find.
I realised later there was a much easier way to come and look round and explore this. There was also a route up from the seafront.
You see the cables there coming up from that lower station. See a tower behind there. Not in the best condition there. Looks like it's been on fire. See the remains of things that were once there.
The photo shows what it used to look like. What a difference.
So this is where Mr. Marvel's used to be. Nothing much here now, and again, hopefully it'll get redeveloped in the future and become something again. So let's head back down. I'll be pleased when I'm out of here now. If you do decide to go exploring abandoned places, do be careful, because there can be a lot of dangers and also undesirables. A bit of a scramble. There we go, back down, and pleased to be out of there. Down that way if you want to go and have a look. There might be a better way to go in than I went through the woods, eh? Just behind me is the open air theatre. A number of bands have played in this place over the years. We're at North Bay Railway now.
Morning.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Welcome to
much.
the railway.
The North Bay Railway is a miniature railway and runs from Peaseholm Park through Northstead Manor Gardens to the Sea Life Centre at Scalby Mills. It's believed to be the oldest operational diesel hydraulic locomotive in the world.
So I'm on Scarborough's Northern Bay Railway, and we are heading down to the Northern Bay, and we've just left Peaseholm Park.
At the end of the line, the little train gets turned round on a turntable so it can head back.
We're just heading back now to Peaseholm Park. You could see up there the cable cars at the other end of the track. And here we are, back at Peaseholm. So that's the ticket for the battle, got from the box office where you can pay by card and jump the queue. So we're now heading into Peaseholm Park.
Peaseholm Park was restored to its former glory in 2007. It's free to go into the park, but there is a charge for the Naval Warfare show. For many years, a mock battle based on the Battle of the River Plate has been reenacted in the boating lake. There's a charge to see the display. I paid £4.50, with large-scale model boats and fireworks making up part of the show, and it runs through the summer holiday season.
Got the cafe behind us here.
Before the show starts, the person who compares and does the pre-naval warfare entertainment rows a boat across to the stand.
Welcome down to Peaseholm Park, isn't it beautiful? We've been running this show here down at Peaseholm Park since 1927, almost 100 years. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Oh Sarah, oh sit down next to me. You sit down, you sit down, you sit down, 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 sympathy. So I'm gonna sit on the dark of the bay. Something tells me I've lost your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the Naval Warfare show is about to start. People of Peaseholm, the island behind me has been heavily overtaken by the enemy. We are about to have a battle right here on the lake. And during that battle, there are several loud booms, bangs and explosions. If you have any pets with you, if you have any young children with you, if you had a really good Friday night, please be aware that there are going to be some bangs. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to talk about the fact that your booing's better than your cheering? Eh? So, I've reminded you that we're in a beautiful public place and that taking the rubbish out is something that we can help with. So if you do accidentally make a whoopsie, we would really appreciate it if you took it home or put it in a bin. The convoy is taking heavy damage! And RMS Asturias radios through to Bomber Command, who sends in some planes to assist the convoy. Here come the planes! Let's have a cheer, everybody! Come on, 1, 2, 3! The planes dive down onto the warship. And the warship turns to escape to the safety of her own harbour. She's defended by the guns of the enemy shore batteries, opening up on the escort vessels. There she goes. Jervis Bay is now taking heavy damage. By the brave vessel HMS Ajax and Exeter, returning on the right-hand side of the lake to support the convoy. Let's have a cheer for the escort vessel. Franklin was loaded with the big ammunition today. Here we go, we've got Jervis Bay here, we've got the RMS Asturias over there. We run the Naval Warfare show down here during the summer season on a Monday, a Thursday and a Saturday. On a Sunday we have brass bands here on the bandstand. As I reminded you all earlier on, there is a million things to do in this area. It's a truly stunning place to hang out. Whatever it is you're doing for the rest of the day, we really hope you have an absolutely fabulous time. My name's Jim, you guys are beautiful. See you later, bye-bye.
So that was the naval battle at Peaseholm Park. Wasn't that cracking? It's a really nice park, Peaseholm. Always one of my favourites, and it's fantastic to come back and see it again.
Behind the board is where the old Atlantis world was. Do you remember that?
I've decided to walk back to the Rugby and Football Club, and I walked up the side of Peaseholm Park and then I'm going to head to the old railway line and then make my way back. Heading down the old railway track now. There's a pair of trainers up there. It's been an absolutely cracking day in Scarborough. I've really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Bridge across the line there. It's across the road here. It's about 2.5–3 miles back in total, depending on where you set off from, obviously. So just coming into the last mile now. So we're going to head up the road from here. We're going to head up that way. We're just going to continue down this road until we come to the main road. Here we come out on the A171, which is the road in which the club's on. So we're just going to do a right-hand turn and then wander up there till we get to the club. So we're just coming into the village of Scalby. Quite a big weir down there. Got the Daisy tea rooms here. Now just passing the bus stop where we started this morning. So there's the stand of the Scarborough Rugby Union Football Club. So Rachel, what have you thought of Scarborough?
Well, I haven't been here for years and years and years, and I'd forgotten how much there was to see and do. Do you know what? I think we could have been here more than 3 days to kind of capture everything. It was really good. I had a lovely time, and seeing Roxy's little delighted face when she was up on the beach was just beautiful. I've really enjoyed it. What about you?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's strange coming back to places that you visited a lot in your childhood, because some things you remember and some things you don't remember as well. And it's more split out than I thought between North Bay and South Bay, but it was really interesting, and it also felt quite a different feel to the two different bays there. And it was fascinating actually learning some of the history as well while we were there. So I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Ships are away. Watch them roll away again. So I'm gonna sit in the dark of the bay, watching the tide roll me away. Sitting on the dock of the bay.